All right, Auburn family, this is your boy Jason Campbell here on the Own to Victory podcast. Hey, we just keep trying to bring you guys, the best that we got. And I mean, on the field, off the field, high character guys, but play with their heart on their sleeve. And, we got another great guest. And, this guy's a transfer from USF. He has 30 carries on the season, over 150 yards, and averaging 5.1 yards per carry. And, I think he's an exceptional athlete, man. He adds so much dimension to our run game and also in our kickoff return. So welcome to the show, Brian Battie.
What's up? What's up?
What's
Appreciate you.
going on with you, man? You doing all right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Long day,
Yeah.
man.
Hey, man, just give the people a little bit of a rundown of what a normal day for you guys look like, because you got class and then you got meetings and then you got practice. And then I'll say after practice, you got to go home, you got to study, you got all these things that take place in a day. Just give them one day of what a normal Tuesday or Wednesday look like.
Yeah, so I basically just go off my day to day. So today, Tuesday. Uh, so I have to, we always have breakfast mandatory in the mornings. So we have to be there before 9:30. And then, but I got on Tuesdays, I have a strategist appointment. So I got to go
Mhm.
there 8:30. She'll let me leave a few minutes early so I can get to breakfast on time. So then I have breakfast. Then I start my day for class. I have a couple classes. Tuesdays be long days for me. So I don't get out of class till 1:45, and then got to be over there to the facility before meetings start by 2:20. So and then we'll have meetings till about 3:40. Get on the field by like 4 o'clock. Then we'll be out there at practice till at least 6 o'clock, and then after practice, you gotta take care of your body, get some rehab in. So by the time you get home, it's about 7:30, 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
That's your time to do whatever you want to do for yourself. For me, I just depending on what type of homework I got, I make sure I get that out the way, and then I use some of that time just to study, watch some film
Yeah.
stuff, and then try to lay it down by about 10:30, and then
Okay.
start my days all over again in the morning.
Yeah, you're a little bit of an early bird, so you get in bed by 10:30. I know a lot of guys, man, they some night owls. They up 12 o'clock, 12:30 before they get to bed.
Yeah,
But,
I'm an old man now, man. I get to bed early. I mean,
yeah,
you'll catch me some nights. Some nights I end up staying up a little late, but I
yeah.
try not to because it'll mess my day up the next day. I'll be sleepy trying to find some time to take a nap, trying to force a nap in there. So I just try to get to bed by a decent time.
Yeah. So, right, tell everybody what you studying at Arbor.
I'm studying sociology.
Okay. I
Yeah.
like it. I
I,
like it. Like it.
honestly,
Yeah.
I want to with my major. I just want to. I really want to be. Hopefully, I get to the NFL. Then after playing in the NFL, I want to become a coach or a personal trainer.
Okay. Yeah. Well, no, I like that, man. That's you setting goals for yourself right now, for your future. A lot of guys, they only think about the now, but I always tell men, like, look, you got to make sure that what you do right now is setting you up for the next stages. Like you may not think so, but what you're doing right now, it matters. It matters a whole lot. And so man, I commend you for that. All right, Brian, you've been here now since January. You had an opportunity to go through spring ball, go through summer.
Hmm.
You had a chance to get a taste of what it feels like to play in Jordan Hare and a sold out crowd against Georgia and everything. Just talk about some of your experiences so far since you've been here that you enjoyed the most. And then I asked you about, the atmosphere last week. But just talk about being here since January, what it's been like.
Yeah. So coming here in January. Honestly, this is my first time really moving away because back at
Mhm.
my old school, it was only like 45 minutes, an hour away from the crib. So uh, it was a little different for me when I first got up here. Just a different feeling. I mean, I think I handled it a little better, just considering that I done already been in school for a couple years, so it made it a little easier on me, just already knowing what to kind of expect as far as a daily routine and stuff like that. But came up here, and honestly, it's been pretty good for me since I got here. I love my teammates, the community, like everybody friendly and like outgoing, and I like that. That's the type of person I am too. So I felt pretty welcome once I got up here. Then as far as just practice and being around my team and stuff, it made me. I playing in a higher conference and a higher
Mhm.
competition level, and like when I got here, I could tell like it was way different because I see more dudes like getting more extra workouts in and stuff like that, stuff that I really wasn't used to. So I was able. It kind of made me up my own game a little bit, just being able to
Mhm.
be around other guys that's trying to get to that next level. So it's like for me, I think it was the right move, and it made me better as a person and as a player. Just being able to be in the environment around other people who want to go to the same place that I want to go to.
Yeah, this old saying goes, you're a product of your environment and everything. So you got guys that's working out hard and guys that's trying to push themselves. That's that competitive, especially when you're fighting for playing time, fighting for positions.
Hmm.
That kind of builds that mindset as well. And so you go through the summer, after you had spring ball, you get to the summer, and now all of a sudden the season is here, and you look up and, your first 3 games, you guys go 3-0. And then your last 2 games, you play some SEC opponents where we're kind of playing catch up a little bit. Everyone knows that we're still trying to, get everything back together in that glue. But just talk about your experience, what you noticed so much between the first 3 games and then the SEC games.
Yeah. So the first 3 games, we had some pretty good opponents we played in
Hmm.
the first 3 games. Had some close games or whatever, but the SEC, you could tell like when you play in the SEC team, you know it. Uh,
Yeah, yeah.
they bring they crowd with them, and you can just tell by the players it's a bigger, more physical, and the game moving a little bit faster. So
Mm,
uh, I played a few SEC teams in my years at South Florida, but now it's gonna be every week, week in and week
yeah.
out, playing those guys that's upper level guys who a lot of them will make it to the next level. So for me, it's been a little different. It's of course it's more competitive and stuff. But I that's what I like. I like to compete. So that's a part of the reason why I came here to play against those guys that's gonna be at that next level. And me personally, I feel like I still haven't did what I know I can accomplish. So for me, I still got that chip on my shoulder to try to produce more for my team. And we lost 2 straight, so we ain't trying to lose no more. So for me, I just trying to find everything I can do to help get us over that edge, along with my teammates doing the same.
Well, like you just said, though, man, like you played against some SEC schools before when you was at USF. And, I tell people this all the time. I say it's no disrespect to no other conference because all conferences are good for their own reasons. I say, but you can gear up for the SEC team for 1 week, and then you may see another one 4 or 5 weeks later. I
Yeah.
said the problem is when you got to play every week for
Mm,
7 weeks in a row is SEC games. That's where it gets hard because it can't be a day off. It can't be a let up. It's more physical. Each and every week, time you get your body back right, boom, it get banged up again the next week. So
mm-hmm.
that's the difference, and I'm sure you noticed that aspect of it. Like, okay, I now understand why they say this is a tough conference because it's not like you get a chance to weekend here and a weekend there. It's like every week you got to gear up to play because it's kind of like the NFL. Any given Sunday, you can be beat by anybody.
Yep. Yep. That's exactly how it is. I thought
Yeah.
from what I see, it's the NFL before the NFL. To be
Yeah. Yeah, well, the thing that helps you out too, though, is you had exceptional talent at USF, and then you come here and your talent is still showing. I think you just got to give yourself a little bit more patience, because we want things to be instant and just,
yeah.
and be like a popcorn, because we live in a popcorn society where things just, if it doesn't happen now, like, okay, if it's going to happen. But I think you kind of understand it now. You've been under Coach Lack for a little while, understanding that, hey, your time is coming, where you getting those carries. You got a little bit in the A&M game, you got a little bit more in the Georgia game. He's a big part of that game. And as you continue to fit into this system and as the coaches get a chance to learn a lot of you guys, because there was a lot of new guys offensively. And they're still trying to learn out what guys fit certain plays, what guys fit in certain situations, and
Mm.
all that stuff just takes time, man. But I say you're doing an exceptional job. You know, the fan base really likes you a lot. You know, everyone likes how you carry the ball, man. You're averaging 5.1 yards per carry. You know,
Mhm.
just think about that. And that's not easy at all, especially, at this level. So just talk about being coached by Coach Lack, what that's been like. Lack's my boy. He's my running back when we was in college.
Yeah.
And Latt's gonna shoot it to you real. He's always gonna shoot it to you real. But tell me some things you learned from him. And I just wonder, did he show y'all his highlight tape that me and him did in the film room? Did he take that tape and show it to you guys?
Nah, he never showed it because I be Coach Lack. I be feeling like he don't he don't be wanting to make nobody feel like he bragging on himself. But to
Yeah.
me, when he talk about himself, because like that's what we want to be like. Like we want to
Mhm.
be like him. So for us, it's like he don't got to feel like, oh, we feel like he bragging on himself or whatever.
Right.
Like we want to see or whatever. But Coach Lack, it's been a great experience getting coached by Coach Lack. I mean, is no better way to do it than get coached by somebody who's been through where you want to be. So being drafted top 5 in the draft and then having a great NFL career. I mean, that's all of our dreams.
Yeah.
I mean, every back in that running back room want to be put in his shoes one day. So uh, being coached by him, he bring that energy every day. He do shoot it real to you. He gonna be real with you for sure. And I learned so much from him, just how to like approach the game.
Mhm.
He real hard on us about preparation and being prepared, and just basically he real hard on how we practice. He want us to practice hard. He always say like, I wasn't a good enough player. This is his exact words. I wasn't a good enough player to just coast through practice all week and then turn it on Saturdays. I
Yeah.
wasn't, fellas. I wasn't. So like, if he wasn't a good enough player, I know I ain't no good enough player either. So I know I gotta make sure I'm working hard throughout the week. And that's one thing I definitely take into mind whenever he say that. I feel him, and it definitely makes me practice harder. And then he always just preached to us about watching film and stuff like that,
Mhm.
going through the playbook. And I think my time with him since January, I've definitely upped my game a lot in
Yeah.
plenty of different ways. That's not even the physical ways, just the mental part of the game.
Yeah.
I feel like he helped me a lot with that.
Yeah. Yeah, Lack is one of those guys that, like you just said, man, someone that's played the game but know the position. So,
Yeah,
anything that he kind of speaks, you want to be a sponge and soak up knowledge and everything that can help you. Like he's never gonna brag on himself. He's just one of those guys.
that,
But I know I know he was doing the film room. He said, "Man, you know what? I ought to go show this to my guys." And everything. And he's kind of excited. 'Cause it brought back memories, man. Like I tell this to you guys, enjoy the moment. So many guys want to rush through the moment. They think about the next level every day. Man, the next level not going anywhere.
hmm
Like it's gonna always be there. You know what I'm saying? Like enjoy where you are, be where your feet is, man. Like take in the moments and soak up the opportunities to build relationships with teammates and make your name known here at the university because you still gonna want to come back and visit sometimes when you done playing. So I just say take your time, man, and just enjoy the process and everything that you guys are doing. Last week you guys played Georgia, ranked number 1 team in the country. Like, what was y'all mindset? Because y'all played a great game together as a team. And one, I personally feel like, y'all could have had, and
yeah,
because I was looking forward to seeing the student session just erupt to the field because it was just that close.
yeah.
It was itching just that close and everything. But just talk about that experience of that game and where y'all feel like y'all are as a team now heading to LSU game.
Yeah, so that game, I mean, it ain't no moral victories and nothing like that.
Mhm.
But I'm personally proud of how we played that game. It's a couple plays that you can take from the game and say if this just would have happened, it would have changed the outcome of the game. So we were literally that close. We're just a few plays away from
Yeah.
pulling out an upset against Georgia, who hasn't lost in who knows how many games.
Yeah, 23 straight, I think, right now.
Yeah, so I mean, for the team though, as far as the team, I haven't heard nobody really talking down or disappointed. I think everybody is going to build off of that, and that helps us realize where we match up to these top teams, and that we can stick in the game and beat anybody in the nation, honestly. So I feel like that's it was a good confidence booster, even though we lost, but it still builds your confidence to know that we're back in this situation where we
Right.
can compete with any team in the nation. And I all I've been hearing around the locker room, our mindset is let's go win out. We
Yeah.
try to go win out the rest of the season. Anything can happen. We can end up in the SEC championship. Could see Georgia again in the SEC championship. And the way the SEC championship works, you go there,
Yeah.
win. 9 times out of 10, you in the playoffs. So
Yeah.
we still shooting high, and we got 2 losses, but if we go win out, anything can happen. So I think that's been our mentality is let's just go give everything we got and try to win out the rest of the season and just play our heart side. And now we know where we stand to the top
Yeah.
teams in the nation, so we know we can compete with anybody.
And that's the great mindset to have. I really do. The way you guys showed up and played that game should give you ultimate confidence because, everybody that you look at on your schedule, you can win your games if you just believe in yourself.
Mm,
You guys just got to make it about y'all, not so much about your opponent, but about y'all and believe in each other that y'all can go out there and win these games because they all are there. Every Saturday has its own story. And, you guys just continue to keep grinding, continue to keep building each other up because, like I said, y'all lost to A&M, but then Bama beat A&M, but in order for you to worry about that game at the end of the year, which could come down to decide who wins the West to play in Atlanta
mm,
against Georgia again, you got to take care of the rest of the business. You know what
yeah,
I'm saying? So that's the thing there that it's still open. It's still so much to play for. And you guys are right in the thick of it, man. So I hope y'all continue to carry that confidence on, man. And for on to victory, man. Like you guys appreciate everything they do for you guys and everything. Just talk about, from an NIL perspective, what it's meant for you being here at Auburn and having the opportunity to participate in NIL.
yeah. The NIL it's been a life changer, man. I mean, it's been a struggle these past few years coming through college. I mean, you get your little scholarship check or whatever, but it's like you got to stretch it out. I mean, with on the victory and on the victory and these people donating to us, it makes life a lot less stressful, especially when you got family and stuff that might need your support and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Opportunity to be able to do that and look out for your peoples. I got a little sister. It felt good to be able to get
Yeah.
her a couple pair of outfits and shoes and stuff for school, going back to school and stuff. And it's just like I now I'm away from home, so my people they gotta travel, and on the victory has helped me being able to take care of the things that I need to take care of for sure. And
Yeah.
we appreciate everybody who has donated to that collective. It means a lot to us, not just me, but my teammates as well. It's definitely a life changing for us.
Yeah. No, that's what's up, man. And also, had a chance to see a couple of the Auburn traditions. Seeing the eagle fly. You haven't had an opportunity to probably participate in the Rolling Tumors Corner because you guys still in the locker room probably when they were Rolling Tumors Corner. But I know you're driven by it. You had a chance to see all the tissue hanging out of the trees and everything.
I,
Like,
I actually did throw a few toilet paper rolls after the first game. I was a little late,
okay,
but there was some people out there. But yeah,
yeah.
I threw a couple rolls up there on the trees.
Okay, then. Okay. So you got a chance to experience that, got a chance to experience Tiger Walk. What's been your favorite tradition so far?
Definitely Tiger Walk.
Yeah.
Walk
Yeah.
just coming down the street and seeing the street filled with fans that's ready to see us play. Like it puts you in a different mood.
Yeah.
Like once you hop off that bus, I'm locked in. Like for me,
Yeah.
like I remember the first time we walked down Tiger Walk, the first game. I finally made it to the field, and I seen the Mari out there, and I was just telling him like, bro, this is crazy. Like this got me turned up. Like I ain't never experienced nothing like this before. Like so,
Yeah.
Tiger, for me, that's my favorite tradition. Like I just come down the street and see all these people rooting for us and ready to see us play. It puts me in that mode mentally to be ready to go play football.
Man, that's great, man. Well, we appreciate you coming on the show, Brian. Like I said, man, just continue to do what you do, man. It's all gonna play itself out, work itself out. You're a big contributor in the run game, big contributor in the kickoff return game, and I keep saying you're gonna break one here soon. Like you've been close a couple of times, and I keep saying it's coming because I can see you almost about to break one and take it to the house.
Yeah, it's coming for sure. It's coming. It's definitely coming.
Yeah. All right, then, man. Wish you the best down at LSU this weekend. Can't look forward to covering you guys, and go down there, man, and y'all guys take one.
All right. Yes, sir.
All right, then, War Eagle.
War Eagle.
All right, that was Brian Battie, everybody. Man, what a great guy. What a guy that Arbor man, like I said, just makes everything about his teammates and about just the program, man. He just wants to be one of those guys contribute in a big way and has so many goals and very honored and thankful for what Own to Victory and the NIL collective is able to do for the guys. That's the type of guys you want to continue to build this program around. And like I said, he's an exciting player with the ball in his hand, averaging 5.1 yards per carry. Like I said, he's going to take one to the house here soon in one of these kickoff return games.